I just wanted to say a couple of things about the Excel assignment. They're not going to be very complicated items. First, read the instructions carefully and read the rubric. I found that most of the errors that students make are because they do not read them carefully. Take them one step at a time. Make sure you understand the steps and what they mean. If there's any part of them that is confusing, please feel free to reach out and ask in the Ask the Professor. It's okay to ask anything. I'll be glad to answer it best I can. Second, in a number of the instructions it says function. That is, it refers to a specific function in Excel and to use that function. When it says that, follow the instructions exactly. There's a help area in Excel that'll explain it, or you can just go onto the internet and use whatever search engine you use to look up an explanation of the function. But once again, people don't always use the function well. And the third area that I find a lot of the students don't get correct is the references to what's called absolute reference. People don't do that correctly. Once again, there's help areas in Excel regarding absolute reference. And there's also, of course, on the internet, lots of discussion on how to use an Excel. It's not complicated. It's very easy. It's a mechanism to allow you to use a single cell. And normally in Excel, when you copy an equation, it moves and changes the column and the row ID. But when you use absolute references, it keeps it fixed. And you'll see where you're supposed to use that. So those are the three areas that I found that students make mistakes on. One final thing, I know a bunch of students like to submit these assignments early, which is great, and get them out of the way. But typically I do not grade them until the Monday after they're due. So that gives you a chance to resubmit if you think you've made a mistake. Any questions? Please ask.